Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Ex, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
What?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Ex, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
What?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Ex, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
What?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early morning.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Ex, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
Keno! Javi, you back, man. Welcome back. No Smoke TV. Over 7 Deuce. I appreciate y'all. I have no idea who this is. Gosh, damn it. Hope it's not. I gotta take this call because it's a number I've never seen before. Let me take this call real quick. Hey, what's up? Okay. Yeah, so hold on for a second. Let me play.
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage. All right, man. Welcome to the show, man. I appreciate you, man. Got a damn leak, man, in one of my units, man. God damn. Anyways, man, that's pretty common because this rain has been coming down, and when you patch your roof, the water just fucking beats and beats and beats. And I patched it during COVID, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. The only thing is I need like I gotta go rent like a 40-foot ladder for that building. But anyways, all is well. We're not complaining about that, man. What's up, brother Cole? Brother Sparring, I thank you guys for coming through, man. We got a good show tonight, man. I'm very interested in how you feel and what's going on, and as it pertains to Shannon and Skip. And before that, Tank Davis is fighting this Saturday. I personally can give two fucks about this fight. Tank turned me off, man. Tank it's funny, I just had this conversation. Tank turned me off with his response to people that don't like him right now. You know what I mean? And I genuinely believe I'm gonna get some new headphones tomorrow or this weekend probably. I genuinely believe that if a man has 2 open cases in 2 years, you have a right to question his character. And I'm a full-time family man. I don't live in the streets. I don't know what the over under is. If you're a street dude and how many cases you are, do we question you? But you know, coming from a man that hasn't committed a crime since he was 19, you know, I've held myself accountable ever since. I think that it's respectfully that Tank should Tank should have a level of respect for the people that are questioning him, you know, and that's just how I feel about the situation. I think this is a heavily slanted card. I don't think the red corner is going to win the round on this card. I think Rashidi Ellis is going to look. He's not going to lose a round. I don't think. What's the other young man's name? Demetrius Andrade is going to lose a round. Jerron Ennis is not going. Won't see the 4th round. I think Tank Davis is just going to beat the brakes off of this guy. And I think this is a Stream City card. You know, it's not one competitive fight on this pay-per-view. Not unless you're just interested in boxing. I mean, but I don't know who is at this point. You know, I don't think that guy will be competitive at all. You know, a come forward guy that moved up in weight. It's not gonna bode well. I don't think this fight is going. What's up, 7 Deuce? I don't think it's competitive at all. People saying Tank is on upset alert. Tank ain't on upset alert. And in terms of his boxing skills, the man is different, man. Tank is a special talent, and he also needs special attention. You know, I think PBC should wrap their arms around him and give him the resources that he ultimately needs. I think his team needs band-aids or needs to be disbanded. Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to protect the house money. And Tank is house money. Everywhere he goes, he sells out. He does a huge gate. He gets a huge return. But he won't get that this fight. You know, I think there's a lot of people turned off by how I'm turned off by how he responded. More so, you know, just the lack of respect for reality. His first response should be, I'm glad the truth came out. Me and my child's mother have agreed to go to counseling, and I appreciate the support. But the fact that you say you're going to slap people because we don't agree with what you're doing, I'm not kissing no fighter's ass, man. I'm not kissing no fighter's ass to save to protect my relationship with them. And I'm a family man. I'm not doing it because I don't expect that of Kennedy, and I don't expect that of Lincoln. If Lincoln don't take the trash out on Wednesday. I'm on his helmet. Today is Wednesday. We put him back today. So or Tuesday night, excuse me, by Tuesday night. And I stand on that. I'm grossly disappointed. And I feel the same thing about Shakur. Shakur hasn't committed a crime, but I see Shakur leaning. You know, Shakur is leaning towards that street life. When he's with Bud Crawford, he sounds different. When he's with when he's with, what's the other guy's name? Jay Prince and his son, he talks different. He throws up those gang signs, and you know, I don't have to respect it. You know, it's my choice, and that's the way I feel. And Johnny, I haven't. Oh, let's check boxing scene. I ain't checked boxing scene all week. I ain't been on that website all week. And by the way, Blu-ray, Earl Spence, former trainer, that man has a nephew that is a bad man. I just saw the game right now. He is a bad man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. He bad, man. That's all I'm gonna say. The man is bad. Guillermo Rigondeaux is fighting Friday. He's back. Former two-time Guillermo Rigondeaux, 23-1, 13 KOs, is fighting on a card at Hialeah Park. Where the hell is Hialeah Park at? Let me copy and paste that. Guillermo Rigondeaux is back. PBC has a card. Oh, it's in Florida, Hialeah Park Casino. So PBC has a card on Friday, February 24th. He's 42 years old. He tried to bounce. So he's coming back. So maybe PBC has a card. Let me see. Former two-time champion Rigondeaux will return when he headlines the fight card in Hialeah Park. Rigondeaux, now 42. No. I don't think this is a PBC card. So maybe he's moved on too. Let's see. Nicholson. Jared Hurd says he'll be back in the ring sometime this year. That's sad. The kid been out 2 years and Al Heyman ain't gave this man a date. This is sad. This is sad. This is sad. Therefore, Hurd suffered inactivity and an apparent decline. Hurd ended up losing his titles to Julian Williams in their 2019 unification bout by unanimous decision in Hurd's own backyard. Thereafter, Hurd suffered from inactivity and an apparent decline in his ability. God damn, who wrote that shit? Who was the writer in this article? Damn, Sean Nam just don't give a flying fuck. Took some time to grieve the loss of his father. Man, body rest. Changed my eating habits. He opened up three businesses. Congratulations to the Hurd family. Hurd does things the right way, man. You know, he got a fiance now. He stays out of the way. He's a family man. Every holiday you see him around 30 of his family members. Hurd does it the right way. He's good. He's solid. I think he needs to find a way probably to get back with his trainer, because his trainer is probably the only way that knows that fighting style. I think Kei Karama is trying to make him into a boxer, but Hurd ain't gonna be a boxer. You know, Hurd gonna be Jared Hurd. Hurd gonna be the monster. You know, and that's who he is. So he can pick up some skills along the way, but when you're not using them in the ring, shit, when you gonna use them? You know, so oh man, so that's where we're at. And let's see what else we got. Here's a good fight. Stankonia is fighting Virgil Ortiz March 18th. That will be on DAZN. Another PBC fighter on another network. That's interesting. Guillermo Rigondeaux is not fighting. You have Johnny Rice fighting next Saturday. This will be the epic center of the Johnny Rice fans. You know, what I mean, I'm rooting for Johnny. We'll talk about him a lot next week. He's fighting next Saturday on that heavyweight card in Verona. I will. Thank you, dog. And so I'm looking forward to him. I will be rooting for him hard. I love his story. The man did it the right way. He got a check, went and got married, found love. He promised this. He's working hard to get his now wife into America. In the fall of this year, she will be a citizen with the ability to work. I have nothing but respect for that man, you know, and I'm genuinely rooting for him. You sent me something in the DM. Okay. Yeah. Damn. Oh yeah, Paulie. Oh yeah, Paulie gonna get it. Damn. Wait, let me see. Get the flying fuck out of here. Get the flying fuck out of here. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. God damn. Wow. Wow. I'm not gonna play that, but they don't play in Chicago. If you got beef in Chicago, they coming to get you. Man, I'm not moving to Chicago, man. Fuck that. I'd rather move to Antarctica than move to Chicago. If there's Wi-Fi in Antarctica and some heaters and a Trader Joe's, I'm good, man. I don't want no parts of Chicago. Hey, I'm not saying nothing about Chicago. Chicago is literally Sodom and Gomorrah, dog. Man, 27 people shot last weekend. I didn't post it, but I do check it. I do check it every every Monday. 27 people shot, 3 died. You know, it's 12-year-old shot. You know, it's just real interesting. So but yeah, man. Shannon Sharpe. Shannon motherfucking Sharpe, man. Shannon Sharpe. Oh man, where do we start with Shannon Sharpe? First off, I will say this. I will say that I don't have respect for Skip Bayless. I have no desire. I don't watch the show. I only watch it when it makes news. And I search YouTube for the clip so I can watch it and formulate what I believe. I think enough is enough. You know, Skip Bayless is not going to be fired. Skip Bayless may be ceremoniously suspended. I mean, he ain't losing no money, but he may get suspended for a day. The backlash, you know, the what's it called? The Black Love. What's it called? The conscious community, right? The conscious community, and they may get mad at him for some degree. And but I think it's on Shannon. What's up, KB? I think it's on Shannon. I really believe it's on Shannon. I think Shannon is gonna have to step up and do something about it, man. I'm not in favor of the man going across the table and beating him up and slapping him and doing this, but I think you got to honor your self-respect. You got to honor your self-worth. And I think it's time for him to move on. And I don't know what that looks like in terms of his contract. I honestly don't know. But how much longer or are you going to take the disrespect? Because I don't think Skip Bayless respects him at all. I think he sees him as an old country bumpkin. Is that what they call it? Country bumpkin? They just view him as an ignorant motherfucker, and he is an ignorant motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So no, he's not an ignorant motherfucker. Don't get me. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say he allows him to portray him as an ignorant motherfucker. And Shannon Sharpe is a Hall of Famer. Shannon Sharpe, I believe his brother may or may not make the Hall of Fame, but if he doesn't, it's due to injury. He was one of the best athletes, wide receivers in the NFL at the time. And Shannon has nothing to hang his hat on. Shannon Sharpe deserves to be in any conversation as it pertains to football. And I don't know how he is in his overall sports vernacular, but he has. I thought he had an award-winning interview with Deion Sanders.
Man, hey, Fred. He the reason why people watch that show, bro.
Who? Shannon?
Shannon Sharpe. Hell yeah, man.
I still think more people watch the show for Skip than Shannon.
I don't know, buddy.
It's more white people in the world. I don't think that. I think Shannon is more Scottie Pippen than Michael Jordan.
I don't know about that, brother.
Really?
Have you seen his podcast?
I mean, his podcast is popular, but that doesn't. But that's different because he's interviewing people. So, for example, if I interview Deion Sanders, and if you versus personalities, it's a little bit different. See, he's doing one-on-one interviews, and we get to know people from a different perspective. That's why we were so popular. And during COVID, every night we got to learn a new story, and so people tuned in. That's why our numbers were so amazing during COVID. But I genuinely believe that where are you at home? Why you not on camera?
Well, shit, you don't get ready for the workhouse, man. You know, it's raining like a motherfucker, man. So
Okay. But I don't think Shannon is an A-lister yet. I don't think he can. I don't think he's Stephen A. Smith. I don't think he's courageous enough to I don't think he's tough enough to have his own show, to lead with his own show.
Now you tripping.
He's not. I don't
yes,
think
he
so.
is, bro.
I don't think so. I don't think that he's. I don't think he's tough enough to consistently tell the truth every morning.
Bro, he the one that be telling the truth, bro. He don't be no hiding. Man, do you watch the show, Fred? You tripping?
I don't.
No, nigga, how you gonna talk about the show? You ain't watch the damn thing.
No, but I watched the clip, so I'm just going off of the clips. But
Man.
Shannon Sharpe, but he cowers. He cowers a little bit, like.
No, bro, he
like,
be trying to. He be trying not to punch a nigga in the mouth.
No, he's not punching. Man, don't fall for the okie doke. Man, that man got a multi-million-dollar contract. He ain't punching nobody.
That's what I'm saying though. Like he bro.
Bro, what?
Listen. Listen. If he don't leave, he's gonna have a breaking point, and Skip gonna get the worst end of it.
But nah, Skip ain't going to jail now. I think that's on that street time. Shannon Sharpe is not on that street time. That's what people in the street think that will happen, but ain't no way in hell Shannon Sharpe would throw away his whole career for 2 minutes of assault. Nah, he wouldn't do that. He's had plenty of times to do it, and he showed who he is. It was only one time where it was like where it got really dicey, and that was last week. That was really the only time it really got dicey like that. They normally don't get that dicey. I've heard a handful of times where they've disagreed and but now it's just overtly obvious now that they it's overtly obvious that they have a great disdain. They have a
I
great
think
disdain.
it was more the last argument they had was the one that kind of started everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he downgraded him. He disrespected him. Shannon Sharpe is a Hall of Famer. Shannon Sharpe deserves to be respected for putting in however many years he put in. He's a Hall of Fame tight end. Before this guy from Kansas City, he was the greatest offensive threat from the tight. Him, Tony Gonzalez, and now this kid from Kansas City are the three greatest offensive threats in NFL history. Antonio Gates is up there as well.
Yeah, they threw the ball like they do now, boy. It ain't no telling what they gonna do.
We're not gonna take away from what the man has earned, but he does have a speech impediment, and I don't think that.
I wouldn't say a speech impediment.
Well, what do you call it then? If you don't speak normal, you have a speech impediment.
Nah, hell no, man. You talking that subhuman bullshit now? Come on, man.
No, the man has a speech
That
impediment.
nigga's very articulate, bro. He's just a little country. That's all it is. But he articulates very well, bro. Come on, Fredro. You killing me tonight, man.
He has a speech impediment. When you can't enunciate, you have a speech impediment. Simple.
Yeah, I can't go with that one, brother.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you, he doesn't sound like he's the only one that sounds like him on TV. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that means a goddamn speech impediment, man. He just talk country.
Uh-huh.
I mean, shit, Deion Sanders in country too.
But he doesn't sound like that.
He do, man. They sound the same.
All right, 1 second. We got Mr. Henderson, then we got Rose coming in. What's up, Mr. Henderson? What's up?
Yeah, I think I missed it, man. Like, I ended up seeing the tweet, and I heard Skip's explanation. Now I've been watching Dude since First Take, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. But
right.
I respect his explanation. Like that, his explanation was believable. So if the consensus of the conscious community is the fact that I don't know, he needs to be excoriated for his comments, I need bought around the round table on that perspective, because I missed it. If anybody would indulge me, of course.
About the tweet?
Yeah, his tweet?
Yeah, so people responded to his tweet. They said it was insensitive.
Oh, it probably okay. But he explained it, right? He said that it's interesting in the NFL with playoffs right around the corner, that this instance,
he probably tweeted it at 8:56, or because the young man went into cardiac arrest at 8:55, so he probably tweeted it like immediately after. And once you get into the algorithms, I mean,
right, Fred, and that's my biggest point, right? So it becomes a matter of niggas on the internet just wanting to jump just to jump versus a matter of fact. You know,
well,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, please.
No, go ahead, please.
Oh, thank you. I genuinely believe that it's both ways. It comes off as insensitive if you're the first blue check guy to respond to that, because if you're a blue check guy, you're supposed to say prayers for the young man, right? That's status quo, right?
Right.
But if the tweet was upside down, then it would have been acceptable. If he would have said, "Oh, this game means nothing, but I'm also interested. Prayers for number 3, right?" And then you say, "This game means nothing, but now I'm interested to see what's going to happen to the fans," because Troy Aikman mentioned that what's going to happen. The fans were sitting there like, well, we respect the fact that the man is on life support, but I just paid $900 for these seats. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what the NFL is going to do on that end, but the point I'm making is, if the tweet would have been upside down, then it would have been normal.
Oh, okay. So
in my opinion,
if he would have tweeted, yeah, I understand what you're saying. If his second tweet would have been first.
No, if his tweet would have been backwards, because he said it means nothing now, right? If he would have said, I know this game means nothing, but I'm also interested in the logistics in which the NFL is going, how the NFL is going to respond. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying, and I believe that's how I don't, man.
Yeah, he should have separated the tweets. Right. He should have separated the tweets.
No, Fred. The opinion I'm coming off of, right, based off of his explanation, what he said he meant behind a certain amount of characters that you can do on Twitter, right?
Yeah,
was
Twitter's there's 70 characters, right?
Right. So what he was saying is
140 now.
So what he was saying is that the magnitude, you got Cincinnati versus the Bills, like that's a big game. Playoffs is looming. Teams are jockeying for position. So we as football fans understand how important that game is, right?
Right.
What Skip said he meant by that was that it didn't matter. The importance of the game didn't matter because
I got that. No, I understood it because I read it. I'm always a 50, not always, 97% of the time, I'm a 50,000 guy, right? I see it from its totality.
Right.
Like I don't get into emotions. I don't do any of that. First. 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10. So I read the tweet and I saw nothing that bothered me. But when you read it and you don't get to the end and it's 9:03, you understand, and the man falls unconscious at 8:55, and you don't get to the tweet, you're like, why are you talking football? But then when you go back to and you re-listen or you replay it in your head, Troy Aikman said the same thing. Troy Aikman literally said the same thing. I'm unsure if they're going to cancel the game, postpone the game, what's going to happen with the fans. He said the same thing. And we're unsure if the game is going to move forward. And so Troy Aikman, Ryan Clark said, Lisa Salters said the same thing as that tweet. Go back and listen to it. Said the same thing as that tweet. So,
Fred, if I could, please.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Because I saw your title, and I want you to know that, which I've shown, I respect you. I respect you as an individual, right? But I got to hold your feet to the fire because I kind of feel like Skip's tweets line up properly with the title of this video.
Okay.
And the dialogue that you and Kyle were having about Shannon.
Right.
So it's coming from a perspective of Skip misspoke. And it's up to Shannon.
No, I'm not saying he misspoke at all. I don't believe he misspoke. 0% do I.
No, he's talking about the disrespect that he shows to Shannon Sharpe.
Oh, okay.
As it pertains to not letting him finish his monologues and shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Always interrupting. But shit, we do the same thing to each other though. We over talk each other and shit.
Yeah. Nah, but I felt him on that. Like if you got a Hall of Famer, I felt Shannon on that. You know what I'm saying? You a Hall of Famer speaking on a NFL issue. Stay in your place. You know what I'm saying? Like allow me to finish. You know what I'm saying? I got this gold jacket that I'm stamped.
Right. He does have a gold jacket, and it's also Skip's show.
It is Skip's show.
Like it's 100% Skip's show.
Yeah.
And the network is invested in Skip. Skip was hired first.
Yeah.
And Skip said, I want Shannon. he obviously chose Shannon because he believes he's smarter and he could bring in an audience
Right.
that they created on First Take.
Right.
So he wanted damn, I don't want to say this, but a less intelligent Stephen A. Smith.
But that ain't true though.
What? That ain't true.
That's not true, bro.
This is what Skip Bayless. You don't understand my. It ain't true, bro. This is what I'm saying. Skip Bayless chose Shannon Sharpe because he believes he's less intelligent than Stephen A. Smith.
No, man. What happened was he did a whole week on the show.
It was auditions, wasn't it?
No, man. He was filling in for Stephen A. Smith for a week
on
one
First
time.
Take.
And the show was hella good.
Yeah.
On First Take. And that's how he ended up telling them, hey, I want Shannon Sharpe. Because Shannon Sharpe is gonna make the show. So that he ain't what are you calling?
And more importantly, like who they are.
I disagree because I 100% I'm gonna tell you what I believe. And I'm not an expert on this at all, but I genuinely believe Fox built the show around so Skip can be the most intelligent man on TV, period. And I don't give a fuck if they did great ratings on ESPN. Well, if that's the case, they should have had Michael Irvin. Nobody does bigger ratings as a B-side than Michael Irvin on ESPN. So
yeah, but Fred, that wouldn't be good television, right? In the sports world, where the archetype for the show is debate. So if you bring Michael Irvin and sit him with Skip, Irvin played for Dallas. Skip is a Dallas fan. You know what I'm saying? Like the reasons Shannon, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, but I'm gonna give you my perspective because I watched the show. And two things can be right at the same time. People on this platform need to understand that. But I believe Skip chose Shannon because they disagree on the topics that they talk about all the time. LeBron's playing in LA. Their show is in LA. Skip is pro Jordan. Shannon is pro LeBron. Shannon hates Dallas. Skip is all Dallas. Shannon thinks Tom's too old. Skip thinks Tom can play another like 4 or 5 years. You know what I mean? So as far as dialogue and holding a viewership, that would make the most sense.
He has a $32 million contract.
Who's that?
Skip Bayless. Let's see. How much is Skip Bayless' contract? He has a $32 million contract with Fox. Shannon Sharpe's contract. Shannon Sharpe Fox contract. How much does Shannon Sharpe make on Fox? He makes $3 million. He makes half. He makes less than half of what Skip Bayless makes. I got you in a second, KB. I think Rose fell off, so you're next, KB. But at the end of the day, I don't care how you explain it, how you slice the cake up.
Right.
Skip Bayless has to be the most intelligent man on that TV screen. Roland Curtis says, I agree with Fred. Skip strategically chose Sharpe. Yeah, just think of the people they passed on. Which would have been a better show? Ray Lewis, better show, 100%.
No, man, hell no.
Can I finish?
Fred.
Can I finish the point? Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Michael Irvin would have been a better show. Those things I could think of off the top of my head, just would have been a better show. I think on Mondays, I don't know. I haven't watched it since like 2019 or 18. So I don't know what the ratings do, but I'm talking about a better show. A better show. I think Ray Lewis and Skip Bayless would have been a better show. But I I don't know what the ratings would have done, but Skip Bayless doesn't want a Ray Lewis on his show.
You also have to know basketball, baseball, and all the other shit too.
Yeah,
Hockey, UFC,
Sure.
like that, you know.
sure.
Fred, bro, I listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ray Lewis been on that show plenty of times. It wasn't all that. And you got to think too that Shannon Sharpe was on CBS, but before he was on this Fox show, so he's got experience. So it ain't like they just got some nigga off the street that he's smarter than. Come on, man.
And
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all don't understand contracts and TVs. Y'all just talking just from he ain't gonna call me no black man. No, Skip Bayless is hired to be the most intelligent man on that TV screen. He has the last word. He controls the conversation. He cuts Shannon off. That's why Shannon Sharpe is inferior to him. The 2 times that you've seen him, he didn't come back at Skip Bayless because that's his boss. Disprove me. If you're the leader of your house, whatever you say goes. Skip Bayless says, I'm not taking the tweet down, and no one cared about why you didn't come into work yesterday. He told them on national TV. Whose show is it? Y'all just talking from this emotional black perspective. No. It's Skip Bayless' show. Period. Because it don't have his name on it?
No. Fred, if I could interject.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have the understanding that it's Skip Bayless' show. Shannon tells everybody on the show that it's Skip Bayless' show. That's not up for debate. But the other thing you have to understand is Shannon does it's practically Shannon talks the most. Shannon talks the most. And if anybody fell victim to this like old pro-black shit or whatever, it was Shannon. You know what I mean? Shannon was listening to his algorithm too much. Fred, I need you to show me what was wrong with the tweet, man. I don't get it.
It was insensitive for the time, bro. A nigga died on the field, bro. The nigga died on the field. That's why, bro. The nigga died on the field. If
you read the tweet, though, if you read the whole tweet, he's saying it's not insensitive.
It's not insensitive. It's not.
Let me pull up this tweet, man. Let's pull up the tweet. It's not insensitive.
It's not insensitive. And more importantly, his explanation clears that.
Fuck the explanation. Fuck the explanation. I don't know why we keep explaining ourselves in this fucking world.
Me either, but I feel like
disgusting.
I feel like Shannon got on that platform, Fred, because he was listening to his algorithm.
No, he was in the NFL.
Hey, let me bring in KB. KB been waiting. But let me bring in KB. He's been waiting a long time. Skip and CBS chose Shannon for the same reason. Yeah, I'm telling you, they didn't choose you so you can be smarter than the man that they're giving the most money to. It's like when you draft a quarterback number 1, they're giving that man 4 years. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, but go ahead, KB.
Fred, you're tripping.
Okay, please.
Now look, Shannon Sharpe is a smart guy. He may be country, but
I didn't say he wasn't smart. He's on the show not to be as smart as Skip Bayless.
But he's smarter than Skip Bayless, though, Fred. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Yeah. Like you need to watch the show a little bit more, Fred.
Oh, you're missing what I'm saying, though. You're not understanding my logic. He can be smarter to you. He doesn't have power. He doesn't have control. He may make the most sense to you because you don't agree with Skip Bayless. Who gives a care? Skip Bayless' audience is bigger than Shannon Sharpe's audience.
That's true.
He's speaking to his audience. Shannon is speaking to Kyle and you and everybody else and the other black people. We get that, but it's not his show.
Right.
You may like tomorrow. Shannon may come on and be like, yeah, LeBron is the best, man. Yada yada yada. Yes, yeah. He may be, but that's what I sound like in real life. Love you. Close the door, man. Go take a boat shot. 9 o'clock. Don't forget, we leaving at 8:30. All right. And so you guys got to understand it from the top level. You guys are just looking at it on TV.
Right.
Of course he's intelligent. You don't want no yabba dabba do, yabba yabba. Yeah, you don't want that. But the optics are the optics.
Right.
Y'all are ignoring the reality in which you see. There is 100 other black men that they could have chosen for that spot.
Right.
Maybe it's because he lives in LA, but I guarantee you they chose him because of what he looks like. He's big and strong. He's the only person on TV that talks like that. And he will be subservient to Skip Bayless. It's in his contract. It's not your show. You think he just talks? He doesn't talk like that on the Shay Shay room. I just saw an interview with Waka Flocka last night.
Bro, he sounds the exact same way, bro. Country as hell.
Who sounds the same way?
Shannon Sharpe sounds the same way, bro.
What are you talking about? Sounds the same way.
The same way he sound on Skip shows, the same way he sound on his show.
That has nothing to do with my point.
You just said.
I said that's his show. That's his show. He's promoting his alcohol. That's his show. He doesn't sound the same. See, I'm talking to ignorant motherfuckers. He doesn't sound the same. He doesn't have the power in his voice. He's not in control. See, this is why. See, man, listen.
I got what you're saying, Fred.
Drop the science,
I got
Fred.
what you're saying.
I'm just talking to ignorant motherfuckers tonight.
Drop the science, Fred.
God damn. Y'all some emotional Negros. It's not about black or white. It's about who they give.
No, not emotional. No.
Who they give the most money to. Skip Bayless getting $32 million. Shannon Sharpe getting $3 million a year. It's a 4-year deal, 5-year deal, whatever. He's getting minimum 6. Shannon's
he
getting
just signed the whole new deal, though. He just signed the whole new deal.
I just did a quick Google search.
It's still less money than Skip, though. I see what you're saying, Fred.
Yeah, it's not like,
but
you got to be intelligent to sit in that seat. You got to be intelligent to sit in that seat. You got to be smart. But I guarantee you, Fox won't make him look better than Skip. What did he tell Shannon today? He says, "Fuck you and your black friends." My boss didn't give a fuck about how emotional you and your friends and all those tweets and DMs and Twitter responses you responded to in those phone calls. Fuck y'all. This is my show and I am in control. So you just shut up because we wasn't supposed to talk about this today. And what did he do? He realized he wasn't supposed to talk about it today. So what did he do? Can we move on? Of course. Can we move on?
Yo, the world is really mad at Skip, and I don't know why, bro. It's crazy to me. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get the Coon Award tonight. Fred, you safe? I got it because I missed it.
No, but let's read the tweet.
Oh, I've been had it. No,
let's read the tweet.
No, but see, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see the tweet or none of that. I don't be keeping up with stuff like that.
Bro, I saw it. I read it.
Well, we can read it all together. We can read it all together. See, people just read the top tweet, and then it got reposted by a blue check person, probably with 1 million followers, and then it skyrocketed, and see, it sounds condescending when he say which suddenly seems so irrelevant, you know, and he's in control of what he says. So, but if you read it, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. But how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant.
Yeah, now look, Fred, the way I feel is if you just read that, then yeah, okay. Okay. But it's gray though. Like, what side is he on? Tell me.
Yeah,
Fred,
but
tell me.
Yeah, no, I don't see what's so bad about it.
It's not bad because go listen to Troy Aikman yesterday. Matter of fact, Troy Aikman mentioned the fans, and I guarantee you they got in his ear and say, "Don't mention the fans." He said the fans are just sitting there not knowing what to do. And I guarantee you, someone in his ear said, don't mention the fans because we don't want to pay them refunds. and then how many commercials did they go to? Dude, every minute they was going to a commercial. I'm like, so why did they take them 90 minutes to tell us the game was canceled? Why did they take 90 minutes? Because I watched it with bated breath, like watching it, like, God, I need an update, man. Is he breathing? Is he breathing? And then I came on the show waiting with bated breath. I came on the show at 7:30, which is exactly 90 minutes, right? And because 5:55 or something like that. So I'm sitting there waiting. They did that to get the advertising dollars out. The advertising dollars. They went to go back and watch the replay. They did commercials every minute. They had to get all those commercials in because they had to get paid. What's worse, that tweet or the NFL keeping us lying to us for an hour and a half? I asked Dre, how long will you know when we wake him up out of a coma? That's when we'll know, because we don't know the brain functions. And that's the truth. When they wake him up, they'll know where his brain is at. They want the swelling to go down. So when the swelling goes down and when they feel like he's comfortable, they'll wake him up.
I hope he's strong. You know what I'm saying? I hope he come out right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think there's no one in America that wants him to die. I think everyone wants this comeback story. Everyone wants to be a part of this prayer circle. Everyone wants this man to live. No one wants this man to die. Are you kidding me?
Fred, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I missed it, right? I fell asleep. I missed the game. I didn't watch it live. I missed it. So I woke up to like the news.
Right.
And from what it sounds like to me, as based off your description, when how you felt when you were watching the game, and based on the fact that, you know, it's big news, it's everywhere. I'm like, damn. But it looks like everybody reacted immediately. Like no one's ever died on an NFL field. Nobody. So even when you say that the NFL ran commercials and made the viewership wait, how else are they supposed to handle it? It's a man dead on the field. He's not responsive. He's not breathing, and his heart not beating. Never happened before. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like when Bret Hart fell off the turnbuckle. That happened live. We weren't supposed to see that. Or Owen Hart, not Bret Hart. Owen Hart. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It sounds crazy. I really wish I could. Actually, I don't. Everybody who rode the wave, unless somebody can come up here and explain to me what's wrong, like, stay out your phone. God damn.
Yeah, appreciate you, Roland. We got L coming in. Let me get this tweet off. Thank you, dog. Thank you, Roland. You way up there, Roland. Thank you, dog.
But Fred, you on the record, you don't have a problem with his tweet.
No, I don't care. Like it says nothing to me. No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Like I said, if he would have flip-flopped it, it wouldn't have came off the same way. L, you
got hey Fred, you right on that.
What's that? You got to come back in, L. You're broken up.
If he'd have flipped it, that thing would have been way better.
Wait, Kyle. So you had a problem with the tweet?
Yeah, because how it came up.
Well, tell me how it
listen,
come off.
Listen, nigga, it's right. He tweeted it right after the nigga almost died.
No, it's not. It came out 35 minutes after. 35 minutes after the hit. 35 minutes. I think that's good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. And then I'll bring L in. Go ahead, Kyle.
No, I'm just saying I think if he would have flipped it a little bit, said some more shit, as far as like being more compassionate, I think it would have went off a little. It would have went out. It would have went on a little better. People would have felt better about it.
Kyle, what is wrong with the tweet? You still ain't telling me. I understand what you think he should have did. What's wrong with the tweet?
It seemed like he's saying. It seemed like he questioning why are they postponing the game. Right? That's what it sounds like. So,
Okay.
but if he's saying like this, if he's saying like, man, this game is irrelevant, but I wonder what they're gonna do about the game. Like Fred was saying earlier, it seemed like he didn't give a fuck about the player. He just cared about the game.
Kyle, Fred, did he drop on camera? Did you see him?
Who?
When he collapsed, did you?
I saw the replay. I saw the replay. Oh, he definitely in the middle of the game. He made a tackle and collapsed.
Yeah, they cleaned. The NFL spent that bag because they cleaned that up, man. I didn't even see. I saw him take the hit, and I saw him get up, but I never saw him collapse. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no one knows if he died or not, so people definitely stayed away from reposting.
Yeah,
the thing. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Y'all can argue all you want, push back, left, right, center. These NFL owners like, shit, this game is important. I need that home NFL game. Shit, I need that TV money. I need these sold out tickets. I need this parking. Y'all y'all can pretend, but but in the back room, the owners are like, hold up. Nah, we need this. We need this second seed because I don't want to play Kansas City. I don't want to play Kansas City in the second round. I want to play Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. But it sounds beautiful now. But these are the conversations that's not made public because I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I own the franchise and every time I played, I got $10 million. Shit, I need that third game. You know, so I don't want to play Kansas City in the second round. If Cincinnati gets dropped to 3. They got to play Kansas City in the next round. I don't want to play them. So, anyways, go ahead, Al.
I'm glad you mentioned that point, Fred, because that go right into what I was going to mention. I'm listening in, man, and you're 100% right looking at it from a specific angle, and from a business angle, you're 100% right, and that's really all that matters in this game. Like these players,
Who's you, Kyle, Mr. Henderson?
No, I'm talking about you.
Oh, Fred. Okay.
I'm saying you're 100% right. I've been listening in, and what you saying, you're 100% right, just based on business and based on the bottom dollar, because all these guys got contracts that they signed. They know the risk. They know everything, and that's why I said that point you just made falls right in line. But this is the only but, because this is such a up close and personal where the fans can damn near touch the players, and the audience has such a connection to the players. You can't give the fans that kind of perception, because like, you get what I'm saying? So Skip, what he did it off the biases that he already has engineered within him, and which every black person already knows, which it really doesn't matter because Fox knows that already too. So that's why as black people, we can't get emotional about this kind of shit, because we already know where we fall at in this whole field. Like, we know where we fall at. We the fucking entertainers. We the lowest of the low when it comes to importance. Yeah, they might pay us the big bucks, but when it comes to life and limb, who gives a fuck? Nigga, you the circus animal, nigga. You the lion. Who cares? So Skip, I guarantee you this: if that was Tom Brady, Skip would have been a total different tweet.
Well, he loves him. That's his favorite player. So that's outside the margin though.
But what I'm saying,
that wouldn't be a fair analogy.
No, I'm just saying.
Point, but that wouldn't be a fair analogy. That's
but
like
if it was just a regular white player, it would have been different. I believe his tweet played into the bias that he already has within him, or maybe the prejudice or whatever, which I don't care nothing about me personally, you know, because I got what he was, I understood what he was saying, but you can't be that reckless though. As a public figure in the position that he in, you cannot be that reckless as though it's not second nature for them to stop the game. Like, come on, man, that's understandable. That's highly understandable that they stopped the game. But Skip, like you said, the conversations that's taking place backstage, Skip is in those conversations, so he know, like, he's thinking like an NFL owner. Hey man, you can't stop this shit. It's got too much money riding it. It's got too much importance riding on it. So that's why I say 100% I agree. The only thing I didn't agree with what you said, Fred, is how you discredited their points, you know, and then you did it by calling them ignorant, as if their points didn't have if it didn't have validity, because it did.
I don't know what point.
Because you basically said, I'm dealing with ignorant motherfuckers. Like, you did it just off of subconscious behavior. You do it all the time and you don't even know you're doing it. So I
know what I did.
Oh, well, I don't think that was right, because they points have validity, but in the real scope of things, it don't really matter, because they already showed us that it don't matter. So you get that's kind of like Kelly Swanson when she said, "Oh, your black stories don't matter." That was for the protection of PVC. You understand that now, though. But see, these are some black people that still feel the same way. Like, our black stories matter. That Black Lives Matter on that field. We know how you portray it, but they not stand. See, so they really old Fred talking. You understand what I'm saying? But now you get it, though. You get it, like, nah, nigga, you gotta play this game for keeps, nigga. Hey, it's ownership. It's about, you say it all the time, it's about ownership, nigga. If you want it to count, nigga, go get it. Go take it. And I'm with that.
We got Batman. We got DJ. Hang in there, DJ. Hang in there, DJ. Hey, by the way, DJ, your quarterback can't handle 17 games, man. I told you wasn't gonna last, but he still might win MVP. What's up? Welcome back, Batman. You doing podcasts now? You and your family? Welcome back, dog.
Fred, what's up?
Hey,
what's up, my brother?
All right. What's going on, brother?
L kind of stole a little bit of what I was going to say, as far as like there's a business to it, and I was going to correlate it to boxing. Just a simple thing. It was like David Morrell. I can't remember the guy that he fought injured badly. The dude, you know, he was in critical condition or whatever. But we did the same thing. Who is David Morrell fighting next? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we so stuck on. I think we just so stuck on the white versus black thing that anytime any little thing happens, we jump to conclusions. And when I read that tweet, I read it totally different. Like, to me, it seemed like he was saying the result of the game was irrelevant. Not what happened was irrelevant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think because our community don't read and we jump to conclusions as soon as the next person says something.
Right.
That's what carried this into what it is now. But we do it every day. When Patrick Day passed away, he had his moment, but people were still saying, what's next? Because like you said, but they signed on this dotted line, and they know what comes with playing football. You know what I'm saying? The inevitable can happen. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like because we are so tit for tat, especially when it comes to this white versus black thing, any little thing, like Fred said, it's shit going on in the black community all day, every day. Nobody ever talk about it. As soon as a white cop kill a black guy, it's everywhere. It's all over to be seen.
For real.
I didn't see shit wrong with the tweet. And then the thing is, it's like we negated the 2 tweets that the man put out before he even said that. He put out 2 tweets before that tweet came out.
I didn't even know
people saw irrelevant and went the fuck crazy.
Hey, don't think the NFL like all this, bro. Like this is good for this is good for the NFL, homie. They play, and you mentioned this yesterday, Fred. Like, they played it. This is part of their marketing strategy, man. Like come on, man. Like, but we gotta do better though. We gotta guide this shit like to where we want it to be. You know?
And to add to y'all point, I didn't have time because I had to go to a birthday party. That's why we started the show late. I was going to do a video on. We celebrated when Deontay Wilder said he wanted a body.
He wanted to catch a body. I was just about to say that, Fred.
And I said, so we celebrate this. Oh, we celebrate. I understood what he meant. He don't want to kill nobody, but it's the mindset of a fighter. So that's how I understood it. Other people the WBC looked at, oh, you want to kill somebody? That's you can't see that.
Right.
But every black fan celebrated
with that shit.
In Wilder.
I'm gonna give you another example. Fred. You know, I'm in the city, so I went to the media day today with the whole tank shit.
Good turnout.
It was cool. It was a nice turnout. It was a nice turnout. They did something, you know, for the kids and stuff in the city, so it was nice.
That's beautiful.
But Tank's famous slogan, "Ain't no safety on this Glock." It's the sweetest slogan in the world for us black motherfuckers because we understand it. But when you correlate it to boxing, it makes sense. But didn't they say Jim Gray told him not to say some shit like that or something? Because it's just contradictory all over. You know what I'm saying? My bad, Gotham City bullies and Kyle. My bad. I ain't mean to.
Nah. I'm vibing with you.
No. You all good, man.
Yeah, I'm vibing with you. But you said that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? People got to put their phone down.
Right.
Put your phone down, man.
And it's crazy because I'm looking at all of these. My damn Instagram went crazy, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck is everybody mad for? The man is pretty much saying, as serious as this game is, and as much meaning as it is behind this game, all of that shit is out the window now. And I'm looking like, okay, what are they mad for? Like, did these niggas not read? It was crazy.
Yeah, Kyle. And you one of them niggas that didn't read. I'm gonna keep it real. You one of them niggas.
That's why I was like, man, y'all some ignorant. That's why I was like, man, y'all some ignorant motherfuckers.
Hey, listen.
That was one of the reasons. But go ahead, Kyle.
Listen now. First of all, I never even spoke on it. I just
gotta bring DJ in. I'll bring you in next, DJ. I'm sorry, dog.
I basically just said how they felt about it. I didn't, nigga. I ain't make a post about it or nothing, nigga.
I asked you how you felt though.
Nah, nigga, I ain't feel no way. I said how people would feel about it. I said if you would have did that, then people wouldn't have felt that way. That's what I said.
Oh, I thought we was.
Yeah, nigga. So you think open your ears, nigga.
All right, go ahead. Yeah. We got to bring in Mr. Eagles, man. Fly Eagles fly? Is it
Eagles fly, Fred? I'm in the city, but I'm an Eagles fan, baby.
Oh, okay, all right. His quarterback. I told you, quarterback won't be able to stay healthy, dog. I told you that's the problem. You can't give motherfuckers $250 million. They can't play 17 games. But go ahead.
Oh man, it's a lot of quarterbacks that don't make it, man. You got look at Kyle's team, the 49ers. They got two quarterbacks with season-ending injuries right now that aren't necessarily scramblers. So. You know, it's a lot of quarterbacks that stay in the pocket that's got season-ending injuries. You had even Justin Herbert. He played half the year with broken ribs. So, I mean, it's a long season, man. And you got these premier athletes, running into each other at 22 miles an hour for 17 weeks straight. Injuries are bound to happen. But a lot to unpack in what you guys were saying, and I understood what Skip was trying to say, but it came at the wrong time from the wrong person.
Wrong person, definitely the wrong person.
It came from because I was telling the guys earlier, if that had come from, because you saw a lot of people, especially a lot of former players, really jump on his helmet. Him and Terrell Owens have a long history of dislike towards one another. And Terrell Owens had some things to say. I can't remember exactly what he said. Darrelle Revis, Dez Bryant, Von Miller, who's actually on the Buffalo Bills team. All those guys had some choice words for Skip Bayless. And I think if either one of those guys had put out that same tweet, we wouldn't have an issue right now.
Yeah, that's what I said, DJ. It's a tip for tat
It
thing.
just came from the wrong person at the wrong time. I think at that time it was just distasteful. And I still want to send another prayer out to Damar Hamlin and his family. I hope he pulls through.
As we all should.
I think the difference with combat sports in the NFL, we've seen guys numerous times die in the ring. We understand that it's a part of it. It's a risk you take. I played football the majority of my life, right? Until I was 21, 22 years old. I've never seen a guy die on the field. Never. Now, it happened back in the 70s, but I wasn't alive back then. I've seen guys tear their knees up. I've seen guys break arms, break legs, break their hands. I've never seen a guy die on the field. So this is uncharted territory for the NFL at this point, especially now with the way the world can instantly react to it. And I just think people are still in shock. Like, I was in shock when I saw it Monday.
Shit, I was.
I was like, oh shit, he fell. He collapsed. I was like, I knew then something was seriously wrong with him. And then when you heard they giving him CPR, it was like, man, this is something completely different. But going back to your take about Cincinnati not wanting to play Kansas City, if I'm Cincinnati, that's exactly who I want. Fun fact, the last 3 times the Chiefs have played the Bengals have beaten them.
But not when the owner can get a home game. And
no, they beat them at home last year to go to the Super Bowl.
No, you're missing what I'm pointing. If the owner can get a second home game, you don't want to play Kansas City in the second round.
Oh no, of course you want that revenue for your arena and for your city, especially since Cincinnati has one of the cheapest owners in the league.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Another fun fact: Cincinnati is the only team in the NFL that does not have an indoor facility. They also have one of the oldest stadiums in the league. So it's going to be interesting.
Lambeau's indoor?
Huh?
No, Cincinnati.
The Packers have an indoor facility to practice in. The Cincinnati Bengals are the only team that does not have an indoor facility to practice with.
Wow.
Damn.
It's going to be real interesting to see how they do Joe Burrow's contract, because they're not necessarily known for paying people.
Bad boy.
Bad dude. He cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded.
And they got the money. Believe me, that owner has the money. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's part owner or owner of BNSF. So he got railroad money. If I'm not mistaken, if that's the same owner, I believe he got railroad money. So dude got big paper.
He ain't spending it on that football team.
He got the paper, homie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all these owners are filthy rich, like wealthy. Excuse me, wealthy.
Except for Mark Davis.
Filthy rich. If we're talking about what they're actually worth as opposed to what kind of cap space they got, that's completely different.
Right.
Hey, Al, I got a question though. You ever received a text from somebody close to you and you didn't understand what they were saying, so you had to call them?
It may have happened rarely, but I kind of read things multiple times. If that has happened to me, I kind of know them, so I know how they speak. You get what I'm saying? When I'm familiar with a person, I understand the context in which they talk and in the context in which they understand things. So if it has happened, it was rare. It's been rare. Why? What happened?
Hell yeah, when they drunk. Like, man, what you on, man?
When they try to talk the text and it don't come out the way they meant it.
Yeah, when people type how they talk. Yeah, okay. But yeah, man, my Eagles are still in good position, and they're not going to give Jalen Hurts the MVP. They didn't want to give it to him to begin with, so he's definitely not going to get it now.
I think I think the Eagles gonna win it all this year, man.
Right? Who taking it? I don't even think he hurt.
Man, they gonna give it. They gonna give it to Patrick Mahomes. They've been wanting to give it to Wonder Boy, pretty much all year.
Man,
all you keep talking about is his 5,000 yards and his 40-some touchdowns, and you know.
Oh yeah, he get it. If he got 5,000 yards, he getting it because he the only quarterback. He the only quarterback that got it. 5,000, nigga. That's Hall of Fame right there.
But they get the extra game too now.
But now watch this though.
They get an extra game, and you know, the rules are so slanted towards the offense now because they did their research. No matter what people say, they did their research, and people want to see points. All those great games, all of those great games that the Steelers and the Ravens played against each other in the mid 2000s, right? Nobody wants to see a 13-10 game. Exactly. I appreciate great defense, but the fans now with fantasy football and live betting, these guys want to see, you know, the Chiefs and the Rams a few years ago when it was 50-45 or some shit. They want to see Cowboys Eagles on Christmas Eve 40-34. They want to see those type of games.
I'm gonna tell you like this though. It might be in y'all best interest and Jalen Hurts' best interest for Patrick Mahomes to win the MVP, because if Jalen Hurts really got that fire in him and he feel like he got stuff,
and
he gonna play like a dog. And I'm gonna tell you like this. This is why I personally feel like the Eagles gonna win, man. I had something happen to me. When was this? This was earlier this week. What's today? Wednesday, I think. Monday? Was it Monday? Yeah, Monday. I was in Oregon, man. I seen 4 bald eagles. Big than a motherfucker. I said, I seen one eagle live in a while, and that was in Oregon too. I seen a golden eagle. I said, man, I seen 4 fucking bald eagles in one day.
Apex predators, baby. Apex predators.
That told me right then and there. I said the Eagles gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Anytime this type of shit has happened to me, because I gamble, so I look for shit like this. The Eagles gonna win the Super Bowl. I promise you. The Eagles gonna win the Super Bowl this year, bro.
Hey, well, I'm about to give you a gold chain then. Nigga.
You gotta beat the 49ers, dog. 49ers.
Hey, the Eagles win it. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm saying it today. The Eagles winning the Super Bowl. Trust me. Go put all your money on the Eagles.
I'm taking any bets on this platform.
Hey,
I'm taking
watch
any
this,
bets.
I'm about to put a gold chain right by your doorstep so you can walk out and say the 49ers is gonna win the Super Bowl. Listen. Hey, look, people keep saying Hey, look, people keep saying the NFL is rigged. I said, nigga, I hope it's rigged for the 49ers to win this year, goddammit.
Yeah, real shit.
Hey, but DJ, you right
it'd be a
about
good
that.
story. You know, you got the last pick in the draft. It ended up becoming Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, that would be a good story. But you know what else would be a great story? A quarterback who was drafted in the second round, you know, who people said, maybe he should play a different position. You know, he can't throw the ball consistently from the pocket. You know, can he really lead a team like that?
Playing in the toughest
you know, him becoming Super Bowl MVP and beating somebody like, let's just say Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That would be glorious. I would love for him to beat Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, but I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to get there because he's got 2 teams in the tournament with him that ain't afraid of him, number one, and that have proven they can beat him.
Yeah.
So,
watch
and that's the Bengals
DJ.
in the bill.
Bro, why do you
deja
hate
vu.
Patrick Mahomes so much, bro?
It's really deja vu, though. Because if you think about it, right?
Because I see what the NFL is doing. They want him to be the face of the league very, very badly. So a lot of shit is tilted towards him, and a lot of the questions. No, the shit, the way they schedule his games is very tilted for him. Like, let's be honest. Any good team he plays on the road, he loses. And I told you about this, Kyle. I told you about this earlier, Kyle. Any good team he plays on the road, he loses to. And all of his tough games are at home. So, and I told you earlier, he's never had to go on the road in the playoffs, partly because his division has been trash since he's been in the league. He got drafted to a great team. Not the 49ers, but the Chiefs were already a playoff team. He already had 2 Pro Bowl receivers on offense when he got there. So I'm sorry if I feel a little angry that Jalen Hurts has to do all this shit to prove himself, when nobody ever asked, is it Patrick Mahomes or the team? Nobody ever asked that.
Hey, they
It's
both
not a
dogs,
fact.
though.
It's a fact. Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill were Pro Bowl players when Patrick Mahomes got in the league. It's a fact. It ain't no hold up. It's a fact that the Kansas City Chiefs were in the playoffs the year before Patrick Mahomes got there. He didn't transform that. He didn't transform that franchise like Joe Burrow did for the Bengals. He did not. They were already a good team.
That's all facts, though. But we seen Tom Brady, though, on the Hall of Fame team, go 17-0, 16-0, whatever, and lose the Super Bowl. So you still got to get it done, though. Like, he's proven that he's got it done. Like, Patrick Mahomes is that guy, man. I'm not taking nothing.
Man.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts is that guy, too, though. I like Jalen.
Jalen Hurts is that dude, too, now.
Yeah, they both
are not traveling.
But my man was 13-1 and asking, and people were still asking, well, is he really that good, or is it the team? The man ain't played in 2 weeks, and we lost both of them games. So I think we see now he that damn good.
Yeah, he is. He that dude, man. He reading the coverages. He making great decisions. Got to stay healthy.
Reading defenses. That's something else Patrick Mahomes can't do. But let's go ahead.
Y'all know what else though? This the same shit that happened the year we won the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz got hurt like this around the same time. I want to say we was like 12-1 or some shit. And then they went on that same little bench. They didn't give Carson Wentz the MVP. It's the same
he should have got it over
again.
They gave it to Tom Brady when Carson Wentz should have got it
all over again. You right, brother. Eagles this year, baby.
I'm telling you,
man, you from?
Hey, listen, man.
You from Philly?
Listen. I'm praying to God that they rig this thing for us, boy. I swear to God, boy.
They rigging it for Minnesota, man. Come on, cut the shit.
Man, Minnesota ain't winning a damn thing with that weak ass
in Minnesota, right? The Super Bowl in Minnesota.
Nah, Super Bowl in Arizona.
Arizona.
Super Bowl in Arizona.
He about to do what he about to do what Donovan McNabb wanted to do, and
hold up.
Hey, I love Donovan. That's one of my favorite quarterbacks. But I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm gonna just be honest with you, man.
Yeah, great quarterback. He's a great quarterback. Class asshole.
He couldn't get it done. Yeah. I think this kid Jalen Hurts gonna get it done.
Absolute class asshole as a person, by all accounts. By all accounts, he's a class asshole.
Jalen Hurts gonna get it done. I'm telling you, mark my word, man. This is what I do. I'm not gonna bet on them though, because if I bet on them, they're gonna lose.
You're gonna fuck it up. Yeah,
I'm telling you, I'm not betting on the Eagles to win, but I'm telling everybody, mark my word. This is how cold I am at what I do. I'm not betting this shit, but everybody else can go bet it and go make some money right now. I'm quite sure they're at least 5-1 right now.
Now we good as them underdogs.
I ain't put $1 on my Eagles all year this year.
Go bet the Eagles to win it all right now.
All these Eagle fans.
Please come back next week or in 2 weeks and they get beat in the first round. Can y'all come back, please? Please come back.
And after the Super Bowl, come back and say that nigga hell knew what the fuck he was talking about.
With the Washington Redskins.
I'm gonna touch on this and I'm gonna slide out, Fred. Shannon ain't going nowhere, and neither is Skip, because Shannon, number one, Shannon just signed a contract extension last July for another 4 years, so he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, man.
And as long as everybody's tuning in and they're getting their 4 million viewers every morning, they can say whatever they want to say, because they've tackled some taboo issues on that show, and Skip has let Shannon cook. Like when we talked about this earlier, I don't think Skip is racist. I just think he feels the way he feels on stuff, and we don't agree with him. And since he's a 70-year-old white dude, it's easy to call him racist. A lot of people don't know Skip was raised by a black woman. He's talked about it before. But Stephen A has come out and said before, like, no, Skip really believed the shit he's saying because it's easy. Because for a while I was just thinking that he was just a shock jock, you know, just saying this
like
just
you,
to
DJ,
get people to tune in, and it's like, no, he really believes that because for as hard as he go at LeBron, he go at Aaron Rodgers just as hard. Like
but
he
DJ,
hates
it's the
Aaron
same.
Rodgers.
It's you don't fuck with Mahomes, and a lot of people believe Mahomes is the goods. Like so, that's like us telling you, you know what I'm saying? That's like us telling you, you know, like, oh, you just on here to give views. No, you don't really fuck with him.
You got to be 100% black to be a quarterback.
What? What?
He's flipping the script for you.
Patrick Mahomes is mixed.
So is Russell Wilson.
It's a joke, man. It's a joke.
Okay. Oh, Fred. Oh, Fred, you scared me for a minute. Oh, Fred, you scared me for a minute. I was like, what?
Fred, on
man,
another note,
nobody had to tell me it was mixed. I can look at it and tell. Oh, okay. Who black? Your mama or your daddy?
Yeah.
No, but I agree with you on that though, DJ. I'm gonna piggyback that and say I used to think Skip was an asshole, and I used to be like, man, fuck this nigga Skip. But to be honest with you, the dude is just biased, man. And this is what I learned about white people, man. Like, I'm talking about white people that's genuine, that'll help you, that'll really want to see you excel. They have certain principles ingrained in them, like that their privilege has allotted them to understand. So some shit is just black and white to them. And they see it like you niggas is just on the wrong side of the fence because y'all put yourself there. Yeah, there's the powers that be have a agenda out against y'all, but if you don't think like that, then you can make it. Like they can't really relate to us on every level, but they do know how to be successful. So they like, motherfucker, if you apply these principles that I apply, I get you in the door. So that's what I'm saying. They help, and I've seen Skip, because I've seen put that motherfucker in his place, and Skip will come out and apologize. So I seen genuinely give an apology, and he'll recant on some, on whatever he said that was wrong.
Skip been checked several times. I remember Chris Bosh when he was calling Chris Bosh Bosh Spice. Chris Bosh came on the show and checked him on live TV.
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Rose done checked him.
Jalen Rose burnt him.
Jalen Rose checked him. Jalen Rose done checked him so many times.
He will apologize, but I respect him for standing on his word though, and like he told Shannon Sharpe, I don't give a fuck. I respect a motherfucker. If a motherfucker say, man, fuck you black ass nigga with braided hair from Compton, ignorant motherfucker, and then come back and double down on it, and come back and double down on it after the world then pretty much ostracize you for saying it. Hey, I'm gonna be like, hey, I respect you, nigga.
Skip the type of guy.
He ain't no fun.
He'll apologize for saying it, but he meant what he said.
He meant exactly what the fuck he said.
He meant exactly what he said, but he'll apologize for saying it.
Man, his boss said, man, we just got 150 million retweets. Keep that shit up there.
Yeah.
What you mean?
No. He definitely, his boss was calling him and he got that Bill Duke speech. It's like, hey, you know you done fucked up, don't you?
No, then they realize we about to have 10 million people watching tomorrow.
Facts. Exactly.
We finally about to get more
exactly. But I didn't think he was, an asshole, scumbag, all this type of shit when he tweeted out what he tweeted, because I read it. I understood what he was saying. Like, the game is irrelevant now.
Right.
Because this dude is fighting for his life. But it's like, how are they going to make this game up?
Right. No matter the magnitude of the
not
game.
Not only the magnitude of the game, like, you just took a home game away from one of these owners and he pissed off about that. I understand the situation, but I just lost revenue for one of my games. I need that. I need that back.
And then
I hope he pulls through. We're gonna do whatever we can to take care of him and his family, but I'm gonna need this money back because billionaires don't get to be billionaires just by shelling out money that they can't get back.
Right.
No, you're right.
And listen, I met Skip Bayless like 10 times. You know what I mean? I talked to him a few times. He is a cool ass dude, bro. He one of the coolest, bro. You know, when the Warriors win all them championships, I used to go to all the first takes. You know, I went viral a few times. But yeah, man, Skip Bayless dog was a cool dude though.
Hey, L, you right though, because when Shannon said, "Yeah, I hope he take it down," he said, "I will not take it down."
I love that response. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I love that response, dog. I was like, I love that response.
No, Skip don't backtrack. He don't backtrack on shit. If you followed his career, he don't backtrack nothing. He'll if anything, he'll double down on it.
I'm gonna tell you like
he'll find reasons to be right.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Take it back.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. See, just growing up, where I grew up, how I grew up, just having my life on the line like so many times, just off of what a motherfucker's saying. You gotta really interpret what a motherfucker really mean when he say something, because this shit is 100%. Life or death at this very moment. So, like when you posted what you posted, Fred, I watched that shit like 3 or 4 times, and I said, "Damn, look at Skip." I said, "This ain't no rehearse, nothing. This how this nigga really feel." Yeah. So for that, I can respect that, even if a nigga totally wrong, even if he meant it the other way. Like this nigga, he retarded. Like he serious about this.
He retarded.
I don't think he's retarded, but I get it.
No, but I'm just saying, not retarded like that. But I'm just saying, like he willing to go to like. I respect that. So that's why I say, like, when I see the character of a person come out with what they say, then I gotta take it like, hey, he genuine about that.
100%.
And plus, we all know it's 3 groups of people that you can't say shit about on TV, right, wrong, or indifferent, no matter how you feel about it. Women.
Oh, the women's a third. Okay.
LGBT.
Gay people. Well, I'm gonna just say the rainbow community.
Yeah.
And the Jews.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I don't care if you're black, white, whatever. You say anything about them 3 groups of people, it's out of here.
Cancel.
That's it. It's over with.
Benito.
It's over with. They not gonna stop fucking with you until you crawl on your knees and beg.
Facts. You definitely got to
get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. So
I'm out of here, fellas. Y'all be cool, man. Appreciate it. Great show tonight, man. I enjoyed this one a lot.
I appreciate you.
Later, fellas.
All right, later.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred, on another note,
yes.
Demetrius Andre is a big motherfucker.
Is he? Oh, yeah.
Damn.
He like 6'2". He like 6'2".
I'm looking at this motherfucker. I'm like, hold on. You wanted to fight Canelo, little ass?
Mm-hmm. He like 6'2".
Right. Yeah, because now you see why Canelo didn't want none of that shit.
Yeah, you don't want to fight no
now, please, did you see Boots? I want you to tell these people how big Boots really is, man.
Listen,
people don't I've stood next to him, and it wasn't while he was cutting weight.
DJ,
but I don't care what Kyle say. I don't care what his daddy say. Boots was 180 pounds that night.
DJ, I looked at Boots standing next to Rashidi Ellis today. The fight, I don't even think the fucking fight would be fair. Boots is that motherfucking big, young.
Wow, really?
That motherfucker is huge.
Fred, he's solid, man.
Boots every bit of 5'11", bro.
Listen,
10 and a half, 5'11".
I told y'all he done punched out heavyweights, man. Punched them out.
Damn, hey. I'm looking at Rashidi Ellis. I'm like, okay. I look at Boots. I'm like, damn.
Right.
Oh no, this shit ridiculous. This nigga cheating.
You got the cheat code. You got the genetic.
Now you see. Look, now you see why Virgil said, "Give me 4 years."
God,
he said that. He said that.
You remember when he? This is when he was still with Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia came out and said, "Oh yeah, give us 4 years." Now it's Boots will have to. Now all of a sudden it's Boots will have to kill him. All right, like John Jones told Daniel Cormier, be prepared to do that.
Kyle, is that you that be in the Boots area and shit like that?
Yeah, Kyle.
Oh yeah. I'm always in Philly. I ain't been in Philly in like a year or so.
So you done been in the gym and heard him hit them motherfucking pads and shit, right?
Listen, I held the bag for him. I'm
Fred,
telling
this
you.
Fred, when I say this shit sounding off like a cruiserweight, like a heavyweight, hey, this motherfucker is thumping.
Why you didn't get no video and put it on your channel, man?
Because that ain't Fred. You know that ain't me. I'm a fan. I just want to give my reactions. That ain't me. I can't do that.
Put the video up. You should have posted a video of the workouts.
I can't do that. I don't even think like that. My main thing, I just like to give my reaction.
Well, maximize your time there.
Definitely, 100%.
Maximize your time.
Hey, listen, Jerome Ennis is a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he bad.
Listen, I've seen him live in living color, in the ring, in a training camp, working out, all the shit, bro. That nigga is serious. And I'm hella mad I can't get to this fight this weekend, but damn it.
Fred, I got a question. Who you think put this card together? You think it was Steven or you think it was an Al thing?
I think, Steven. I think all those fighters are Steven fighters, you know.
Man, whoever's idea that was got to be one of the smartest motherfuckers walking the face of the earth.
Why?
Because you have first of all, Tank did his thing. I got to give him credit by putting a whole bunch of DC fighters on the card. So you're going to have the whole DC in the building. He's from Baltimore, so the whole Baltimore is going to be in the building. Boots is 2 hours up the road from Philly, so all of Philly is going to be in the building. And then you got Rashidi Ellis and from Massachusetts and Demetrius Andre from New York. The whole I-95 is going to be in the building.
Well, that's what they do.
Andre from like Rhode Island or some shit, ain't
it? Same shit.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I couldn't agree with you more. From a business standpoint, they did the best they did in terms of names and locations and regions and getting tickets. I mean, they got experts to do all that stuff for them, you know.
Now let's do all this shit again in 3-4 months.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do that shit. But I don't.
I know it, Fred. I'm just wishful thinking.
I don't like the card though. I think the card is a wash, man.
I was just about to say that. I was going to say it's going to be knockouts on
I saw that dude
side.
Karen. I said this motherfucker don't speak English and can't throw a jab, man.
That's all right. We just need a warm body. Just need a warm body. That's it.
Boots fighting Fred?
Man,
small as fuck. He tank height. He tank height.
Man,
Boots gonna beat this nigga ass.
We just need a body. Just need a body. Just need somebody to keep him warm till we figure out what's going on in the welterweight division with these straps. We just need some warm bodies because I'm tired of seeing Boots fight for 4 minutes a year.
Well, that's what he gonna fight.
Bro, I'd be surprised if this shit go 2 rounds. I'm not even lying to you.
Man,
right.
This is just an intermission for Tank to get ready in the back. That's all.
Tank gonna dog walk this dude. Tank gonna dog walk.
Man, Tank better start warming up when Speedy Rashidi out there. This shit gonna be quick, son.
Hey, they gonna have to show the Showtime 24-hour access. Hey, they gonna show the epilogue before the epilogue and shit.
Nah. Soon as Speedy Rashidi start making his walk to the ring, hey, Davis, go ahead and start warming up.
Hey, they gonna have to do
No, we don't.
They're gonna have to do a top rank. You know how top rank who's playing them fucking videos. Hella fucking long.
Yeah.
Hella fucking interviews.
They gonna play they gonna replay the whole 44-minute all access, all that shit.
Right.
Hey, as soon as you blink, it's over with.
The only fight I think gonna be decent. Only fight I think gonna be decent is the Demetrius Andre versus Damar Nicholson. I think that's gonna be a decent fight.
Everybody on the main card get knocked out.
Everybody get knocked out.
Everybody get knocked out, man.
Buddy to school. Hey, listen, he gonna have him in the front seat of the bus ride. He's taking him to school in that yellow bus.
But you know why?
You know why Andre got to, and I say Andre got to knock this dude out within the first 6 rounds.
He does
because you can't go the distance with somebody that Berlanga went the distance with.
Yeah,
you can't go the distance with nobody at this point, man.
Nah, he got
right.
But the thing is, look at who he be going the distance with. He be
everybody.
Everybody.
No. His last fight at the end of 21. You know, he smoked me. he did what he was supposed to do. He smoked old Quigley in like 2 rounds.
Yeah, but
So
Andre to come out and spark you in the first round and then go 12.
Yeah.
He'd come out, drop you in the first round, look like he about to stop you, and then go 12.
Right.
You end up getting hurt in the 7th round, him damn self. Like, I don't know, man. But he a big motherfucker. I gotta give him that. He a big motherfucker.
man, go in there, spark this dude out and tell him I want the Cuban. You want to jump the line, spark him out and tell him I want that look. I want the Cuban. I want Morrell Jr.
Yeah.
No, he say he won Charlo. He say he won both
Man,
Charlos.
listen. At this point, it's cap on Demetrius Andre part. Them boys done told you they don't want to fight you.
Listen,
like I'm sorry, I believe people when they tell me shit until they've been proven liars, right? So when Canelo sat up there and told you you'll never get the fight, believe that man. He's not gonna fight you. That whole payday shit was cool till he put his hands on it. And by the way, first of all, let me reverse a couple days, Fred, because I ain't had a chance to get on here.
Yeah, go ahead,
I don't know. It's a shame of what happened to Damar Hamlin because it allowed us to sweep under the rug. Dana White slapping the shit out of his wife. I didn't appreciate that. Kyle knows me. I don't put up with shit like that. He's an asshole. He's lucky he was in Mexico. I want to see how the because the UFC don't have a card for like another 3 weeks, I want to say, and it'll be in what's the first card? I think it's on my birthday, actually, on the 21st. It's in Brazil. So I want to see if he'll be present for that because the UFC is a publicly owned company now. They got shareholders to answer to.
Mm-hmm.
So how will they go forward with that? I'll be interested to see how they handle that because I know how he handles fighters who've had domestic abuse situations. So I want to see if there's a hypocrisy within that company, and we'll go from there. But I don't appreciate any type of domestic abuse situation because unless your life is in danger, unless she is coming at you with a weapon, there's always a chance to walk away. I don't care how drunk y'all are. If y'all done did a couple bumps, you know what I'm saying? We down here in Mexico on vacation, a little alcohol, maybe take a quick bump or two.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Shit got out of hand. She slapped me. All right, fine. I'm gonna leave your ass there.
If
But
they even
it's
bring
just the
that
way-
shit up. If
Just
they
the way
even
I
bring
look
that
at shit, man. Especially he said this is his wife of 26 years. They've been together 26 years, almost 30 years. And you've known her since y'all known each other since y'all was 12, 13 years old. You've known this woman for the majority of your life. It's just as simple to me as this. She pushed out your kids. How could you ever do that to her? I don't care how mad y'all get at each other. She had your babies. I could never do that for somebody who had my kids.
Right.
So he's a piece of shit. And I hope he gets suspended for the next 90 days. They need to go through some counseling because they're not going to easily get over that, even if it was the first time. You know what they say? It gets easier after the first time. So, you know, if this is the first time he's actually put his hands on his wife in 26 years, it was one time too many. And this is just me. This might be just me being on my high horse, but, you know, just seeing that shit growing up, you know, I have a zero tolerance for that type of behavior. So, like I said, we're gonna pray for Damar Hamlin and his family, but it's unfortunate that a tragedy like that, and the guy's not dead. I mean, from what I've heard, he's improving in his health. But it's unfortunate that allowed us to kind of sweep that under the rug, like that shit didn't happen. Like the president of a publicly owned company like the UFC bitch slapped his wife on camera, and it kind of just went away. But yet, we were all ready to throw Tank Davis in jail, even though he has a pattern in his behavior. We talked about that before. But anywho, that'll be it for me tonight, Fred. Thank you for letting me come on.
You. It's all love. I appreciate you coming on and your expertise.
We gonna, go Birds.
Yeah,
I hope we get to win Sunday and go into the playoffs with this number 1 seed. Probably kick Dallas ass and send them packing. Because they don't run shit, but they mouth. They got us that second time, but it is what it is. And we'll just let them continue to brag about their 5 Super Bowls that they ain't won in 30 years. So, yeah, that'll be it for me tonight. Kyle, I'll probably still be up. Just hit me up, and
we live in 30, my boy.
Hey man, I'll probably be here. I probably won't be. We'll see.
Hey, what I'm mad about is it's raining hard as hell and people are coming to the club. It's pissing me off.
All right, y'all.
Hey, if they don't come, you don't get paid, man.
Nah, I do get paid. I get paid for showing up. But this shit crazy, man. It's raining hard as a motherfucker right now. But Fred,
wait. I'll get you in a second, Kyle, if you don't mind. Birdman, guy, you want to give your closing remarks?
Batman. He's the one.
I said Birdman. Who the fuck is Birdman?
Who the fuck?
Oh, knows? Birdman in the chat. See, I'm so used to saying Birdman. I'm like, Birdman. Who the hell is Birdman? Birdman. Yeah, man. Yeah,
nah,
man.
Fred. As always, thank you for everything, man. I appreciate you. That's it. Kyle, keep doing your thing, man. All love.
Thank you, dog. And before Kyle recaps the show, don't forget to go vote Devin Haney, Carissa Shield Bivell in my community section, dog. And make sure you guys go vote. Sunday we'll announce the winner, and Devin Haney's in the lead, and then I'll order the trophy.
About to go do it. It's on your Instagram?
It's on YouTube in my community section.
I'm about to go do it right now.
All
right, my brother. Y'all be safe, man.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Batman. Kyle, go ahead, dog. Oh, Kyle gone. Kyle got to work, dog. Kyle got that rain Wi-Fi right now. But I appreciate you guys. Oh, he's coming back. Yeah, Kyle. No, go ahead. All you.
I keep touching the wrong button and shit, man.
Nah, it's all you, dog. Go ahead. Damn. What the hell going on over there?
Man, these niggas is tripping, dog. I'm telling you, man. I don't understand why people are outside right now. You know,
they want to get out the house, Kyle. They just got off work. They want to drink.
Nigga, it is raining horses and cows out this motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
We on flood watch.
Yeah, niggas sleeping. Some men sleep in their car. I slept in my car for 2 years. That didn't stop me from going to that car.
Listen, man, I gotta get back. I gotta get back under this damn shade. You know what I'm saying? So keep your foot on their necks and one foot in their ass. Goddamn, play the song.
All right, thank you, dog. Man, I appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow night. Should be pretty fun. And don't forget to go vote. Tomorrow is the last day. You got till Sunday, but we'll announce the winner on Sunday. I'm not sure how long. I'm gonna order the trophy, and then I'll show you guys the receipt, and so you guys know how much we got left, and we'll be good. Kyle, you can go ahead and get out of here. No big deal. And go ahead and enjoy your night, dog. And yeah, we good. Nothing big. You ain't gotta come back. Go ahead, man. Be safe out there, man. And stay dry. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. Good conversation tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm not excited about this card at all. I don't think the red corner is gonna win the round. I think it's a bullshit card. I think this is a pay-per-view welfare system. We got People Hernandez in the building. And thank you, people, for staying up. I know you're in New York. And it is what it is, man. And that's just the way I feel about it. I don't think this. It's sad, man. It's sad, but I don't even think this is entertainment. You're gonna be so disappointed in the Jerome in this fight. You're gonna be like, I saw this already. I'm tired of watching this guy not get challenged. He ain't gonna get challenged. Then the conversation is gonna be, is he gonna be somebody's mandatory? Yada da 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 da. You know, it's sad what's happening in Jerome, but it's life. It's life, and that's the business of boxing. Steven Espinoza should be there tomorrow. This was a good show, man. I think we got everybody's. I think we had every opinion was different. It's pretty dope. Steven Espinoza should be there tomorrow. So someone asked little Steven about the budget. Well, yeah, it's on pay-per-view, dog. Makes no sense. If Tank don't knock him out, it's not gonna go viral. But Tank gonna beat the brakes off of this man. Tank gonna beat him. You know the one thing about people like Tank, he's not distracted because his woman lied on him. Nah, that's not gonna distract him. Nah, it's just gonna bring more out of him. I think he's back. I think he's one of them. So, but we'll see. I appreciate y'all tonight, though, man. Good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. 7:30. At what time I got the game? 7:30. It may be 8:30, but we'll see. I got a game at Alum. Where? I forget, but yeah. What time? It's either 5 or 6, but I don't know tomorrow. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have fun, man. All praises due to Allah. Absolutely right. All praises due to Allah.